What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about why I'm not getting a PlayStation 5. And I know you guys are going to be like, what? You're not getting a PlayStation 5? What's wrong with you, man? Well, find out in today's video. But as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this content, be sure, guys, go down there, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. And I appreciate all my subscribers. Everybody leaves comments down below. You guys are amazing. And if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like on it. I appreciate it. Just enjoy the video. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I would love to have a freaking PS5 sitting in my living room for me to enjoy every single freaking day. You know me. But at the same time, there's just no reason for it right now because you gotta remember, okay, I have a PC here that can play almost every game, max settings, 4K, doesn't matter what it is. And there's so many amazing games right now that I still have to play. I have such a huge backlog, okay? When you have a PC, you can play almost anything except for the exclusives, which are very far in between. So that means all the stuff that's on the Xbox, because I have Windows 10 on my PC, I can play all those games already, you know what I mean? So there's not really a reason for me to go out and get an Xbox. But I always get, you know, a PS4 or a PS3 or, you know, whatever else is from Sony or Nintendo. They both have so many amazing exclusives. So, of course, I have to go out and buy them. But at the same time, you guys have to realize you can't miss out on the current generation. Yeah, you know, the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox are, you know, the next gen and all that kind of stuff. At the same time, they're not going to have very many new games out right now. There's just a couple each, you know, for each console. And Microsoft doesn't really have very many exclusives these days as it is. And there's amazing games coming out each and every month still, you know what I mean? So there's really no reason to upgrade right now. Yeah, you get some of the ray tracing and stuff on the new consoles, but that's about it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't even have 4K TVs. Yeah, I got a nice Samsung 60-inch here that I use for my monitor, but at the same time, you know, a lot of you people out there don't even have that. So there's not even really a reason to even upgrade yet, you know what I mean? So until you can fully take advantage of the ray tracing and the new 4K and stuff on the new consoles, especially if you're not even utilizing your current consoles. Like if you have a PS4 Pro and last gen's Xbox, you know what I mean, and you still have a 4K TV, there's definitely no reason to upgrade. Not for a long time, not until they have a bunch more games coming out, that's for sure. The next gen games are going to be more expensive from what I heard, okay? So there's a big enough reason. I think they're going up like $10 or something, which is stupid because, you know, it was insane to have to pay $60 a game anyways as it was. So I'm really hoping it's not true. I'm hoping they don't go up to $70 because that's a lot of money. Definitely, I will be waiting to upgrade for that reason also there. Don't miss out on all the current gen stuff, guys. I know there's all kinds of stuff you haven't even played yet. And if you just came into gaming with this last generation, don't forget, this is all the stuff from that generation before that, and the generation before that. All these old classic games, you know what I mean, that came out, you know, 10 or so years ago. They're still fully playable, and they're still amazing. So don't feel bad if you don't get a new console yet. But also, you have to think about the bugs, right? Because anytime there's a new console, there's going to be all kinds of bugs and stuff that happen with it. I heard the Xbox has been smoking, and you know, the Sony ps5 has some problems with the disc trays or whatever. So they're both already having problems. So right there, you know what I mean? It's just part of how it is. So definitely wait a little while, guys, okay? Save your money, you know what I mean? Maybe around Christmas or sometime next year, you know what I mean? And because that's what I'm gonna do. Because don't get me wrong, I would love to have, you know, a new PlayStation 5 sitting right over there waiting for me to freaking play it every day. You know, I freaking would. But at the same time, there's so many other games I'm still experiencing, you know what I mean? I'm still freaking playing because I have a problem to where, like, if I go to a new game, like let's say I went out and got the new, you know, PlayStation 5, you know, and I went out and played Demon's Souls and, you know, the other awesome games that are on that console exclusively, then it's hard for me to go back and play, you know, other games that I was already playing. Do any of you guys have that problem? Let me know down in the comments. So that's why I try to stick to, one game or 2 games at a time. And, I try to beat it all the way through, especially if it's a game I really like and I'm really enjoying. I try my best to get all the way through the game and all the way through the DLC before I go to a new game. And, when you have a PC, that's so difficult because there's so many amazing games. It never ends. And it's such a good time to be a gamer. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not complaining one bit. But what I'm saying is, don't rush to get the next great thing. You'll get there eventually, and, it'll be better. All the bugs and stuff will be sorted out, and it'll be a way better experience. I have no doubts. Let me know down in the comments, though, what do you guys think about the new consoles? What do you think about all the problems and stuff they've been having? What do you think about the exclusives and whatnot? And, if you've already got one of the consoles, let me know. How is it doing down in the comments? Is it already, smoking, or are you having any problems with your PS5s? I hope not, because, I love all consoles, all companies, guys. I love Microsoft just as much as I love Sony, just as much as I love Nintendo. They're all awesome freaking, game companies. I have no bias in my bones. I'm not that type of YouTuber, and I'm not here to preach one type of console over another. Never. All I'm here to be is a positive influence on the gaming community. There are so many negative YouTubers out there that give games bad reviews that are actually freaking amazing, and they're just stupid, or maybe they didn't get to play the game all the way, or maybe it just wasn't their type of game, you know what I mean? And they make these videos, reviewing these games and talking bad about them. But what they don't realize is, there might be somebody that comes and watches that video, right? And then he's like, well, since this YouTuber, said it was bad, I'm not even gonna give it a try. That's the problem, okay? Because video games are meant to be enjoyed, guys. They're just a form of entertainment. The way I like to think about it is there's no bad games, right? Some games are just better than others, and some are way better than others. Because at the end of the day, guys, we should just enjoy gaming. It doesn't matter what game it is. Every game that's out there, you can get some type of enjoyment out of. You know what I mean? You don't have to bash it. Just get what you can out of it. And, when new games come out, try not to get your hopes up. Try not to put so much pressure and stuff on the developers, because you gotta realize they can't make everybody happy at the same time. Don't talk trash about a game just because you don't like it, okay? If you have a bad experience with a game, then whatever. Trade it back in, go get another game. Somebody else may actually love that game a lot. And you can't ruin their fun and enjoyment that they might have had with that game, by making videos or, saying this game's trash or whatever, because the only way you're gonna know if you enjoy a game is if you get that game and you sit down in front of it and you play it. That's the only way you're gonna know if you actually enjoy that game. So don't go by even what I say, other reviewers say. Don't go by none of that. If you have a little bit of inkling, just a little bit of inkling, right, that you're gonna enjoy a game, get the freaking game, sit down in front of it, and then at the end of the day, if you enjoyed it or not. Because video games are just a form of entertainment. That's all they are at the end of the day. So don't let the negative YouTubers take your enjoyment out of a game that you would have freaking loved so much, because there's so many gems, right? There's so many gems that I love so freaking much, and I plan on doing reviews of them and stuff as the channel gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But there's some of those gems that you can go and find reviews of online, and people just talk trash about it. They're like, well, I don't know what people like about this game. It's freaking, it's a dumb game to me. But you gotta remember, guys, that's one person's perspective. Some people in this life, you'll learn, some people just like to be the center of attention, okay? They like to always be negative about everything in their lives. I mean, maybe they have stuff going on in their own personal lives. Because you gotta remember, a lot of people come online and they vent. But that doesn't mean that the video game itself is bad. I play all different kinds of games, guys, and that's one of the problems. That's why I have such a big backlog, because I play RTSs, RPGs, shooters, all kinds of different stuff. You know what I mean? So I have so many different things coming out that I could be playing, because I have a PS4 Pro, right? And that's what I use to play Final Fantasy VII Remake and, countless other amazing exclusives. Will I upgrade sometime in the future? Probably. Will I do an unboxing video? I don't know. It'll be my first unboxing video. I'm not sure if I want to do those or not. on this channel because I tend to stick to reviews and whatnot, but I may do it, you know, for a PS5. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me unbox one of those in the future, but who knows when it's going to be, because I am just enjoying all of these insane games, guys. Just remember, don't let time pass you by. Don't be always thinking about the future, you know, all the next stuff coming out. Enjoy the games you have right now, because one day they'll be gone. So get all the fun you can out of them. You know what I mean? Because all these other games, yeah, they're gonna come out eventually. You know what I mean? All the stuff is gonna come. Just make sure you're not giving up what you currently have. Don't be so worried about what else is out there. You know what I mean? Enjoy what you have. It's part of being happy. It's part of enjoying gaming in general. Because if you're always worried about what other games are out there, you know what I mean? And you're not focusing on the games that you do have, you're never gonna be happy. You're always going to be complaining. You're going to be like, this game sucks. You know, I want that other game or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to come talk to you guys about why I'm not getting a PlayStation 5 yet. I hope I was somewhat entertaining, and be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys' plans are. Are you going to upgrade? Are you going to hold out for a little bit? What games are you guys excited for? Be sure to let me know down in the comments if there's any reviews you want to see on my channel, any Let's Plays, you know, any reaction videos. Leave me links down below and I'll check it out. And as long as it's not, you know, an hour-long reaction video, you guys got to realize I still work, you know, 50 hours besides the YouTube channel. I work in a flooring mill to pay all my bills and stuff because I'm not full-time YouTube just yet. Maybe one day, and the family goes bigger and bigger every freaking day. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm losing my voice a little bit. This is such an awesome time to be a gamer. Every year, it gets better and better and better. New things come out, and it's just so awesome, and I'm so happy to be alive. So be sure, if you like positivity in your YouTube gaming life, go down here, hit that subscribe button, and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. Remember guys, stay positive. And I'll see you on the next one.